Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, good afternoon. Caitlin here from Spiritualize Yourself and Letting Your Heart Breathe. And I wanted to take the opportunity of Good Friday to address a wonderful topic of transmutation of ourselves. And in referring to the Holy Week and the crucifixion of Jesus, whatever your belief system may be, the opportunity in acknowledging some area of your life that no longer serves you and quickening the lessons in that experience can support you in evolving your life and rising from the ashes of that death into an evolutionary state of yourself, of your being. So when we're looking at things that don't serve us in our life, we can't trick ourselves out to say, well, this doesn't serve us, so we're going to just disacknowledge it. Because the truth of the matter is that whatever's in your life is in your life to serve a purpose for you. And the purpose is served when you've learned whatever the underlying lesson may be. And, oftentimes the overarching theme is going to be self-love. The overarching experience is going to be one that should support you in choosing to love yourself through the pain of the experience or circumstance or whatever it may be. So I wanted to frame the conversation, but I definitely want to open up with a prayer so that this discussion can be inspired. So whomever is listening, let us have the foresight to be able to recognize situations and circumstances that no longer serve us and support us in deriving the benefit of the lesson so that we may release the subsequent experience from our lives and free up that space to become closer to our purpose, closer to God, and obviously then closer to peace. Amen. Okay, so when we're experiencing something in our life that we don't like, whether it's a bad relationship, whether it's unhappy with your weight or your body, or unhappy with your work, whatever it may be, you can take the time to visualize the alternative, the more preferred alternative from where you are in your experience now, in your life now. Because that visualization, to see yourself in that phoenix state of rising from the ashes, and that place of transmutation of that which you don't appreciate into something that you do appreciate, it just would be a higher vibrational experience that you would be having. So whether it's getting a raise in your job and having a bigger position, whether it's manifesting the love of your life or manifesting a pregnancy or manifesting a new car or a new occupation, the point is to visualize that so that you can see beyond where you are. And, short second to that is wherever you are in a feeling of lack or a feeling of want, you have to curtail that. You have to curtail that into an experience of expectation. So you take away the future and you bring it into your present moment. But this talk isn't about the manifestational part of it. This talk is about the death of what you don't want anymore. So death is painful. Not necessarily the act of itself dying, of the change of consciousness. I don't know. I have not died in the physical form in this lifetime, obviously. But I've seen somebody die, and it didn't look painful at the end. But obviously, leading up to death can be painful for people that have health issues, maybe, or have other circumstances that don't allow for a peaceful death. But the emotions that arises within us surrounding surrounding death are very painful. Presumably, the emotions surrounding what circumstance in your life that you would like to see transform will also be painful. And it's through that pain we find our self-discovery opportunity. So why you experience that as something between you and yourself and you and God. And the real honest opportunity lies in understanding your life from a larger perspective. So you need to have done some of the work to be able to clear your mind to the extent that you can actually see your pain as a lesson, see the pain that you're going through as something that you needed to learn. I mean, that's pretty much advanced from where the victim ideology is. So taking a look at what you need to change, what you'd like to change, what is dying to you. And with that, all those painful associations with that experience should also be dying as well. And of course, because any basic study of energy, we know that nothing really ever dies. It just changes form. So the death and the dying is synonymous with the change and transformation. And that's what we're doing. We're looking at the dying part of ourself, and we're looking at the associated feelings with it, and we're allowing them to transform. We're allowing them to die in order that they may change form, in order that that energy can be transmuted and changed, in order that we're now elevating our experience and elevating our vibration to then uplift ourselves in our experience. So look through on this special day that, I mean, every day can be special, but because this day comes with the belief system associated or the story associated, or it becomes a potential for a focal point for us at this exercise, for this particular exercise of transmuting our pain into peace, of transmuting our death into a rebirth of our experience. So whatever you're letting go of, whatever you're releasing, whatever you're allowing to be fulfilled in its cycle, honor that transformation, because whatever is now complete in its cycle, it served you for the time that it was there, whether it was serving you in a self-protectionist idea, serving you to maintain your mental peace, or rather your mental dysfunction that created a sense of peace within yourself, or whether it's a literal relationship that you're transforming from, that you're releasing the experience of that relationship, of whatever that person represented for you. You're shifting that. You're letting go of that. This is an evolution. Hi, hello. Pardon the little break. I had to reload my internet connection. And I have to let go of the old connection so I can have the new connection, right? It's the same idea. But I was just discussing about the opportunity of the death of lack of love, lack of truth, lack of peace, lack of stability, lack of abundance, lack of self-love. So when we're looking from that perspective too, and allowing for that part of ourselves to die, we're bringing in the opportunity now to fill that void. So that we can experience more of that, more of the love, more of the positive feelings, So I hope that on this Good Friday, on this Good Friday, you can take an honest inventory of what's going on in your life currently and make a decision and make a choice to allow for the lower vibrational experiences, for the lessons that have been confronted and or that you're willing to confront now and be honest with yourself for. And allow that to change form, to die to you once and for all, so that you can rise from the experience, you can rise from that into a higher vibration, a higher sense of peace, a higher sense of self, a higher sense of godliness, and a higher sense of purpose. So namaste. Happy Good Friday and the best of luck in your exercise. Shall you take it on for yourself? Okay, take care. Happy Easter. Bye-bye.